G here from OG Creations. For all of my new subscribers and viewers, there are times of the year that we take a small detour from tie-dye and we dive into set design. Now, this isn't for another YouTuber's background or the set for an exciting new product launch. Nope, it's just an outlet for an insane cat dad to push a theme to its limits and to celebrate one of the most important days of the year. This year,
this one is extra super special to me.
Ashan's 13th birthday, which means he's called to Torah as bar mitzvah and gets his first aliyah. His father and I are so proud of him and all of his accomplishments.
This isn't the Glickman bar mitzvah.
When his sisters Celie and Nettie had their B'nai mitzvot 4 years ago, we had a large after party. Being loud, energetic, crazy bingles, we had an extremely colorful, paint splatter techno rave. Ashan, well, he's quite the opposite. I've said before that he's my super shy guy. Being my little gray feral rescue, he's still to champion his stranger danger fears. Stranger danger.
Astrophysicist.
So anytime there's a loud sound, we have someone over to our house. Hell, anytime someone walks by our house, he's low riding to one of his many hiding spaces. And it takes a while for him to come out. More times than not, I have to cradle him and tour the house, showing him that he's by himself again. And that's gonna be followed up by back and tummy tickles, paw massages, and wrist massages. And it was during one of these massages that a light bulb turned on and I had an excellent idea for this year's party theme. So for my little man who loves his silence, making friends with every hummingbird he sees through the garden window, who keeps his mind and body healthy with the daytime naps and plenty of kitty yoga, stays replenished with thousands of drinks from the bathroom faucet and using his drinking fountain as a meditation device, keeps his tummy full with lunchtime tuna and roasted chicken dinner, and loves the most potent catnip that you can find. This year's theme is 9 Perfect Lives, a mind and body total transformation retreat spa set in Tranquillum House. In short, microdosing day spa for a cat, and who wouldn't love that? So grab your Lululemons, your favorite yoga mat, and get ready to trip your balls off. If you have them. Sorry, Ashan. Let's get started. I start the transformation process by moving the furniture and centering the heavy-ass rug so I can assemble and place my trusted backdrop stand and hang the 8 by 6 foot tropical background. Then lay 2 Andrew James handmade woven blankets down as a base. Ashan loves his turquoises, aquas, and teals, and Celie is a girly girl who loves her softer shades of pink and purple. These 2 blankets were just perfect for them. Two Gaiam yoga mats were laid on top of the blankets, perfect for kitty yoga on the beach. Next, I place a 2-tier reclaimed wood kitty tower and wool cat pod in the center. I include a few artificial tropical plants that I've secured in galvanized buckets with river block. I roll up and add white gym towels to dry off after a sweaty yoga session and set up a white swan-necked pet drinking fountain. I place a few slices of cucumber in the water for some refreshing sips. I place battery-operated candles around the room and bring in 2 beach totes that I filled with catnip-laced goodies from Chewy.com.
Decorative ability.
Few more candles and the stage is set. But I have one more trick up my sleeve to really get us prepared to party. Party time starts with getting Ashan out from the pillows in our master bedroom and into his very own tranquillum house. While Ashan explores and plays, I'm in the kitchen prepping dinner and having a few cocktails. I'm also having a mild breakdown because he's getting older and I'm not prepared for that. know I'm biased, but this little guy is so damn cute. Before these festivities kicked in, birthday dinner prep started a few hours ago, with a whole turkey being roasted. Since it was going to be dinner for all 4 of us, I put unseasoned 16-pound bird in the oven at 350 for about 3.5 hours. Once it hit 165-170 degrees Fahrenheit, I took it out of the oven and tinted it for dinner time.
Now it's time for the turkey.
For Ashan and Seely, I removed the skin and finally chopped one breast. And while Ashan has the full tummy sleepies, I finished dinner for the humans. For Ken and I melted a couple tablespoons of butter, added salt, pepper, paprika, brown sugar, soy sauce, and a little bit of bourbon, whisked it all until it was thick, and basted the other breast until it was a rich mahogany color. I then made a gravy with the pan drippings, some whipped potatoes, and some quick stuffing for an open-faced sandwich version of Turkey Day. But everyone knows the best part of a birthday is cake. For the furry ones, I take 10 to 12 cans of sodium-free, water-packed flaked tuna and press the water out of it and finally break up the tuna with my hands. I then use a few drops of an all-natural, 100% plant-based, non-alcohol-based food coloring to make a bit of green and some black. Then, remembering back to some of my sushi rolling training from culinary school, I made tuna kapamaki, garnished with freeze-dried salmon flakes and fresh catnip.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
After we sang happy birthday and blew out the candles, it's time to enjoy. Of course, this isn't the type of cake that Ken and I would want to celebrate with, so we purchased one from our favorite cake bakery, Morphy's.
Oh man, I love the cake!
I always order a champagne cake with champagne filling, decorated with ruffles so you get the most frosting as possible. This year, I wanted a beachy theme, so I ordered a sand to water color gradation. It was perfect with a couple of G&Ts on a hot summer day. I could talk about and eat cake all day long, but Ashan, like any teen, wants his presents. In the series, dosing happened in the smoothies. Here, either it's the fresh catnip or the toys that's been marinating in catnip for the last week, but Ashan is definitely feeling free.
Oh gosh, and he was tripping his head off too.
They tripping like they poppin' Molly.
In past videos, I've mentioned that no matter how many times Ashan tries to cuddle up and show affection to his big sister Seely, she isn't having it. So while Ashan was lost in mind colors, I took a bit more of the party downstairs for Seely and opened presents with her. I made it back down there just in time for her microdose to kick in. Someone's still a little high, but he's starting to crash after a long day of activities and yummies. I always become
My baby.
when talking about this little guy, but to me, he's the epitome of love and kindness. He found me when he was 7 weeks old, and he got the biggest smile on his face when I held him for the first time. 1 week later, I was able to bring him home, and I still see that same smile every single day. When we're having our morning ruggies, he shares a coffee break with me, night tickles, or when he walks me to bed and tucks me in. In all of his 13 years, we have spent every single day together. We have not been apart one night. He's my coworker, he's my son, but most importantly, he's my very best friend. I am so thankful that I have gotten to share my life with him, and he chose me to share his world with. Happy birthday, buddy. Papa loves you infinity times infinity. Here's to 1,000 more.
That was the bar mitzvah. Oh.